So my random freshman year roommate at CSU, his name is Sam Carter, and he and I had always tossed back and forth like ideas of businesses we want to start, what we want to do after college. Be great if we could come up with a company of our own. Sam is from Sarasota, Florida originally. He ended up after college coming and working for Ernst & Young here in Chicago, and he ended up meeting here our third co-founder, Zach. Zach and Sam were both from Sarasota originally, but went to different high schools, weren't really friends back there. They just ran in different packs. Sam and Zach became close after they both were living and working in Chicago for a little while. Zach, one day while he was out on his communal deck at the high-rise apartment building that he lived in downtown Chicago, ran into a friend that he had known for a few years, and he said, "Oh, do you live here?" And she said, yeah, I just moved in a couple weeks ago. And he thought to himself, I wish I would have known that, because there's $1,000 referral reward that the property owner pays out. Same exact thing happened to him, different friend, 2 weeks later. So fed up, went to Sam, told Sam, hey, this is what happened. There's got to be a better way to connect people searching for apartments with their friends that might already live there, right? Sam, he and I had remained great friends since college, knew that I'd worked in that industry, gave me a call with Zach on the phone as well, a Friday afternoon in June of 2016. Over the next few months, we put our heads together, came up with the business plan that is now Rentgrata. And I, having worked in that industry, having the industry experience, it just made sense for me to quit my full-time job, move on out to Chicago to join those two. And I did that in December of 2016. And about a year later, here we are, live on the App Store, growing our customer base. And it's been quite the experience. Before moving to Chicago, I was making about 6 figures. I was in Newport Beach, California, sunny 70 every day. And I just, I knew that I was never going to lead the life that I wanted to if I worked for someone else the rest of my life. Honestly, I knew that I always wanted to help start a company or start one of my own, but I did want to wait for the right opportunity, right? And after talking over with those guys and spending the months that we did putting everything together, I kind of just knew it was now or never. And headed out here, didn't have an income. We didn't raise any money before I moved out here. So I picked up a job, just bussing tables on the weekends. Honestly, to my core, I don't regret a single minute of this experience. And I'm super excited for where we're at and where we're headed, the pieces we have in place, and the team that we have around us. So there's no doubt in my mind that this will all be worth it, no matter what that looks like. I'm excited to keep going.
Awesome, Ben. I think that's one of those stories that a lot of investors love to hear is, how tenacious are you really? Did you go to a decent school? You have, your parents taking care of your money. What's your situation? Okay, so this is Ben Margolit, CEO and co-founder of Rentgrata. And this was the segment of How Did You Get Here? Thank you very much, Ben.
Yeah, thank you.